Hi, so in a previous video I showed you how you could use Canva, an online software tool for doing designs for social media, how you could use it as a personal trainer to create your social media posts, creating enough for 12 days, batching that out. And I spoke about how you could use your method of coaching, breaking it down into segments, and then being able to schedule that out. And that's what I'm going to be showing you today, is actually how to take that information that I showed you in that first video and how to schedule it. But just as a quick recap, these were the posts that I created. So number 1 all the way through down to number 2, number 3, and then an additional 9 posts, giving me a total of 9 social media bits of information that I could post out over the course of 12 days. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to take that information and schedule it out so that you can step away from social media for 12 days. Now I'm going to be showing you how to do this on Instagram, but the same is applicable to Facebook, LinkedIn, any of these social media platforms. You can create your content in a batch. That's how I'd recommend you create it, because you're in that creative space, it's easier to do, and then just get it scheduled out. So today is very much about how to schedule it. Now, if you don't know who I am, hi and welcome again. My name is Eric Simpson. I'm an online business coach for personal trainers who want to specialize in the weight loss area. If that's something that's of interest to you, find the link around this video, click on it, let's have a conversation. But let's get into today's video, which is, again, it's a behind the scenes, how I now schedule out all of these posts that I've created. Now, I use a tool called Tailwind. This is me inside the platform. Now, there are different types of scheduling tools out there that you can use. I use this one. I'll tell you why I use it. It's not because I'm particularly clever. I did lots of research. It's simply because a VA, a virtual assistant that was doing some work for me, used this tool. I saw how she used it. It looked very straightforward and simple. And I'm not a techie, believe you me. I know people say that, but I really am not a techie. Unless it's very click, click and drag and drop sort of thing, I'm not interested. So it's got to be super simple for me to use it. So she used it, taught me, took me a few minutes, and now I use it myself. So what you're looking at on screen right now, we're in the month of September. You can see I've actually scheduled out from the 5th all the way through to the 16th of September, so 12 days worth of posts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this one just so I can show you how quick it is to schedule this information out. So I'm on the 16th, I'm just going to go to the delete, so that's gone. I now need to schedule in the 16th. So let me just show you how quick that is to do. So we go to upload media, my name, Eric Simpson. It's going to go as a feed post on Instagram. Go to browse. That's the post there, and I've numbered these. That's a little tip for you. Number your content so it's easy to know which one to click on. So click on that, open. And this is how fast it is. Confirm. Now here you've got the caption information. So when you're on Instagram, you'll notice there's a little caption, and then there are some, you normally see hashtags in there as well. So I've already pre-done this. Let me show you where that is held. So I pre-wrote this out, and you can see I'm on exercise. So it's all here. So I've just copied and pasted all of that, basically. All of that has been copied and pasted. So I come across in here, right click, and bang, paste it in there. So you've got all the content in there, the text in there, and you've got the hashtags as well. Now, a tip I was given is that you need to get your hashtags in that first comment. But two things here. When people read your comments or your information, what they don't want to see is a load of hashtags. It looks kind of spammy. So the tip that I was given was use these little dots, so you're spacing it out, and then put your hashtags in. So it looks like this when it's in the Word document. You can see that's the text, and you can see I've gone dot, 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 and then I put all the hashtags in there. So when I come across and I post it in, and people eventually read this, but they won't see all the hashtags. People don't need to see the hashtags. That's just there for search engine optimization. And then with Tailwind, it gives you the option of putting the hashtags in the first comment. So I can click on there, and bang, it's in there. So I now know when that post goes out, the hashtags will be in that first comment. We then go down to how to schedule this. You can see it gives me some suggestions, but I'm going to override that and use custom time. So click on custom time, click on here. We know it's the 16th I want, but I'm just going to show you how you can do a quick correction on this and why this tool is quite good from a visual point of view. Most PTs are visual. I'm certainly a visual person. So I'm going to deliberately put in the 17th. We know it should be the 16th, so the 17th. The time I'm going to go for is 6:30 a.m. So we just click on that. So that's the 6 for the hour. For the minute, 6:30. Click on here. It's AM. You've got the option of AM or PM. We're going to leave it at AM, and then we're going to schedule the post out, and it will come up as a visual representation of what's been scheduled. You'll see that in a moment. Once it stopped doing its thing. It's saying I'm doing a great job. Oh, thank you. Let me go back to. Okay, don't show this again. That's fine. Let's go back to home so you can see my posts. So you can see that I've scheduled it. It's now come up as the 17th. Now we know that's not correct. It needs to be the 16th. And I said the really cool thing is you can see. Ignore all these little boxes here. This is just Tailwind giving me some advice on what I should be posting. But you can see visually all these posts are in, and there's an obvious gap here on the 16th. I quite like that about this tool. So we go in to make this the 16th. I click on it. It pops up here. I go down to the little pencil icon, which is the edit. I'm sure you're familiar with that. Scroll down. We know it needs to be the 16th. We click on here. 16th. The time is all good. Save changes. That's going to come back up again. Doing this again. Let me go back to home. And you can see it's changed it to the 16th. So that is how you schedule all of that information that you've created when you batched it out. Now, how long did that take me to do? Well, you can see me video. It's taken me, a minute or so. But from start to finish, that is taking the ideas that I had around my coaching method, creating those graphics in Canva. Let's just go back to Canva, creating those graphics in Canva, creating all of these graphics, creating all of the text, and then scheduling all of that out in Tailwind from start to finish, about an hour and a half to do all of that. But that's enough social media content now for social media, for Tailwind, not Tailwind, sorry, for Instagram for the next 12 days. I can take that same information, repurpose it, and now put that on my Facebook group page, which I have, schedule that out. It'll take me probably less time, probably take me about another half an hour. So for a couple of hours work, I've got 12 days worth of social media content going out on Instagram and my Facebook group page as well. So I can now step away from Facebook in terms of thinking about creating content and posting, chill a little bit. If people reply or make a comment, I can go in there and comment if I want to do that. But I've now got 12 days of breathing space where I don't have to be on social media or trying to create content, and I can be thinking about, what, I'll take a day or two off, and then I may create another 12 days. So I'm always trying to keep ahead of the social media monster and never feeling stressed. Do I always stay ahead? Of course I don't. There are times when I lapse, like everybody does, I think, from time to time. I don't have a VA. I just do this stuff myself. You could get a VA in, but it's going to cost you a little bit more money. But hopefully found that of use. And again, I said earlier, if you are into weight loss and you want to specialize in this area and you're new to personal training and it's something you want to get into and you're not too sure how to do it, then I'd be more than happy to have a conversation with you. There should be a link around this video. You can click on that. It will take you to a booking page where you can have a conversation with me. You can talk about you getting more involved in weight loss coaching, be that online or offline. But for this video, hopefully found that of use. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me. Until the next one, take very good care and bye for now.